We've worked very hard to ensure that these temporary changes to service for November and December will not be very disruptive to our customers.
However, some riders will be inconvenienced. The TTC says they are focusing on maintaining service on the busiest routes.
Our bus routes, and we've really protected service on our major corridors, such as Jane, Finch, Lawrence, and Eglinton.
As for the less busier routes,
we've switched to seasonal service, so you may see service similar to what you would in summer or in December. But the one thing we really want to remind customers is that we have maintained the hours of operation on all corridors.
The TTC says earlier this week, 90% of their fully active employees reported their vaccination status. They do not have updated numbers. According to the latest numbers from a little over 3 weeks ago, the Transit Commission said 88% of the agency's 15,090 employees who disclosed their vaccination status, the vast majority were already fully vaccinated. The TTC says it is preparing for cuts due to the vaccine mandate by hiring new operators and rehiring retirees. Officials are hopeful that those who do leave will eventually come back.
We've always seen this as temporary, and we do hope as our employees get vaccinated and they do disclose their status that they will be coming back to work.
As for Metrolinx, their vaccine mandate went into effect on November 1st. They had to cut back bus service by 6%. Less than 3 weeks later, officials say the situation has improved.
We're back to full service, back to full drivers, and when we have construction on the weekends, we even have a contract now with Coach Canada to supplement buses.
However, more service disruptions could be on the horizon for train riders.
Now December 5th is our next target, which is our train crews, because they work with a different company. They work with Alstom. Their vaccination policy comes into effect, and we'll perhaps have to deal with some shortages at that time.
Metrolinx spokesperson Anne-Marie Aiken says she anticipates she will see returning train operators just like she did with bus drivers.
People that, decide out of principle or whatever reason they choose to not be vaccinated and follow their company's policy, that they change their minds when they realize they're not getting paid and they come back to work.
As for those who may be worried about the service cuts to the TTC, Aikens has this advice.
If you ride transit, look at all your options. Look at Go Transit, look at Up Express, look at buses, look at trains, look at all your options because there's lots of overlap throughout the city of Toronto.
The TTC is also encouraging customers to check their website to see which services have been impacted so they can plan accordingly. For City News, I'm Maleeha Sheikh.